Hello and welcome to my statement of the week. This time I got a very interesting experience depending on losses, and I want to show you how to overcome losses and get stronger by them. So we're starting with the pros, contras and the resume. So the pro was I escaped the depot death by accepting the loss. My largest gain has extremely increased and I was still able to close the week in the plus. Con, I only narrow escaped the depot death. I will show you later on what I mean by that. And my largest loss was way too high because of my mistake. So, and the resume was last week I said my performance wasn't as good as I expected. So I wanted to drive my risk a bit more high, but due to that high risk, I took an unnecessary loss. So I have to keep the balance between risk and safetyness. So in the statistic, that means that I closed the last week with a plus gain of 20,000. So my win trades were nearly the same, but the largest loss was was way too high, and my largest gain also increased. But this has to be flattened. The loss has to be tightened and has to be very short. I have to cut the losers short, and yes, but I will show you how I spoke later on what I mean by that. My durations on the losing trade was also due to the mistake, and as you can see by now, one mistake, one fine little mistake can throw you all the way back in from the statistics. And it's very important, don't oversize and cut your losers short if you oversized, because when you don't cut your losers short when you're oversized, then it's gonna smash your account. So what do I mean by that? I show you the profit line. This here is what I mean by that. I started very well, find my way up, tingled here around, but then I made the mistake and I was not able to take the loss. I had too much pain. I don't know what exactly was wrong in my head, but I could not get out of the position. Let's have a look how that was. So just a minute, we're switching over. Right here was the big mistake I took, and I was not able to take the loss. Why? So at first I will show you where did I make the mistake. The mistake was here. I entered a short position right here, and it's worked quite well just in the first minute, but I had not seen that we were 10 minutes before closing, and 10 minutes before closing the market is always a bit random. Yes, you can gamble, but gambling is not something that you have to do as a trader. We take calculated risks, and we are not gambling. So first mistake, I traded to the closing. So, and the next was here I doubled the position because of the randomness. It can shake you out right that way, like this one, but it spiked up even higher. So I took another positions, and it nearly got me out of BE, but it all was so sudden and so quick that it raised up again the position with 100 lots, and yes, I stayed in the drawdown. I watched the position here and here. That is quite interesting. I had greed. I had the feeling of greed and was kind of like, oh my god, it's going back to in my favor. But no, it just went up that way. So I took that loss here, 69 lot. I took here the big loss, which was this. Fortunately, I got the next day back, but it was like the hell for me, that mistake. I did not took the loss. I can't. It was too much. It was too big. But I forced me to get out of the position, and we see it got even higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And what do you think you will feel when you got such a big position? It goes against you, and you can't take the loss, so you have to close it out right here, or due to the big size, it can wipe out your complete account, and that is something you don't want. You can take big losses that hurt so much, okay, but you can make it back. I did make it back. You see here, I make it back. I make it even better, quite well of the week. But this can't happen. This is not allowed to do in trading. So even if the position got back, what do you think? With such a size, you can't sleep, you can't do anything, and that is not good for your decision making. And I made the position back, and I always say, take care of your losers, and your winners take care of itself. You have to watch your losers more than your winners. So this was quite well, and I took some trades later on, but I decided no, I stay flat. I'm so proud of myself to get back in the position right away, so that I cleared out and let it be for the week. So what will I tell you with this? When the pain starts to be too high, just get out of the position. Don't hope like I did here that it's gonna be okay. No, you have to. If I had cut it out here, as I saw the first time the mistake, I had to get out immediately. And when the trade even went in my favor, it was a failure to take this trade right away. So when you're recognizing you did a mistake, and we are humans, we all do mistakes, then get out of the position right away. Don't get it and make it something like that. That is very, very painful, and it's gonna hurt your mindset more as you think. You will not be able to make some good decisions. So well then, I said it all. I make the week quite well, although this mistake, and I hope you stay tuned. Goodbye. So